Hello, indoor explorers, and welcome back to another day of Camp Nugget. My name is Ivan.
And my name is Ruby. So let's get started. The first question of the day is, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good? Are you feeling okay? Or are you feeling bad? I'll give you a few seconds to check in. Awesome. Ivan, how are you feeling today?
Today, I'm feeling really good and excited to work.
That's good.
All right, before we begin today, we're gonna have to go over our indoor rules. Our first rule is, I will do my best. Secondly, we need our space. So if you're working in your living room, go ahead and clear out your space in front of you. Also, don't give up. Things might get a little bit hard, but remember, we're not going to give up. Also, open eyes. We want to make sure that we're looking at what we're doing. Also, open ears. We got to listen to what is going on and the instructions that are given. Lastly, we want to respect our family and the space that we're working with.
So the second question is, what day is it today? So the month is May, the day is the 20th, and our theme for today is Who, What, When, and Where Wednesday.
All right, so today we're going to start off with a warm-up that is going to involve walking, hopping, and jumping. Now we're going to do a fun little main activity that's going to have some spatial awareness and some lower body exercises. And lastly, we're going to finish it with a nice cool down of a little bit of yoga. Hope you're ready to begin.
All right, so for this activity, you will need one sticker, one chair, one paper, and one napkin. All right, I want you to go find those items with your parents, okay? You will have 60 seconds. Ready? Go. Awesome. All right, so next up, we are going to do a warm-up. For this warm-up, we're gonna learn how to walk, hop, and jump.
All right, so to start off, we're going to simply walk in place by moving your feet and your arms in the opposite direction and standing in one place. Or in the space that you have, you can walk in circles. All right, so we can go ahead and practice that right now. Go ahead and either walk in place or walk in circles. Moving your arms opposite your legs. Good job.
Awesome. Next up, I want you to place a sticker on your right foot. Parents, if you could please help your child with placing a sticker on the right foot. We'll give you about 5 seconds to do that. Perfect. Okay, so next up, we are going to learn how to hop. When we hop with one foot. So first off, I want you to stand tall like a flamingo. Keep the foot with the sticker, so your right foot bent with your foot held behind you. With the hopping foot, I want you to push off with your toes and bend the knee. There we go. And then I want you to flex your arms and swing them forward and upward when you're hopping. Try hopping 5 times. If you can't do this, then you can swing your arms forward and upward, or you can hop while holding onto a chair. Ready? Let's hop 5 times. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. Okay, now I want you to bring your foot back down and stand tall like a flamingo. And now you're going to keep the foot that doesn't have the sticker, so your left foot bent with your foot held behind you. With the hopping foot, push off with your toes and bend the knee. Flex your arms and swing them forward and upward. Try hopping 5 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Awesome job.
All right. So for our next activity, we're going to jump. Now the difference between a jump and a hop is that when we jump, we take off and land on 2 feet. So we're going to swing our arms, bend them back down. We're going to bend our knees, and we're going to jump and reach to the sky. All right? So for this, I want you to go ahead and swing your arms while you jump. And you can choose to either do small jumps or big jumps. So you can either go little or go as high as you can. All right? So we're going to do 5 of them. Go ahead and do them with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Remember to land on 2 feet. 4 and 5. That was awesome jumping with 2 feet.
Awesome. I liked how you guys jumped like a rocket, as high as a rocket. Now, we are going to play a game. So, for this game, if the dice rolls on a 1 or a 4, you are going to walk in place or walk in circles. If the dice lands on a 2 and a 5 or a 5, you are going to swing your arms or hop using a chair. If the dice lands on a 3 or a 6, you are going to swing your arms or do small jumps or big jumps. Are you guys ready to play this fun game?
Ready.
Okay. Let's get started. Whoa, the dice rolled on a 3. So what are we gonna do? We are going to swing our arms, do small jumps or big jumps. Perfect.
Great job. All right, let's see what our next activity is going to be. All right, we rolled a 4. So if we roll a 4, that means that we're going to walk in place or walk in circles. I'm going to walk in circles. Let's go ahead and see what you do. Move your arms the opposite direction. Nice and slow.
Perfect. Now we're going to roll the dice again. Let's see what it lands on. Whoa! It landed on a 6. What does that mean? It looks like we are going to be jumping. Ready? Reach the sky.
Good job. All right, let's see what we have next. Looks like we rolled a 2. So for this, we're going to hop. Remember, hopping is on one foot. If you need some extra help, go ahead and grab onto your chair or something to support you. But for right now, we're going to hop on one foot. Ready? Don't forget to switch feet. Good job.
Great job hopping on one foot. Next up is a 1. All right, so we got a 1. That means we are going to walk in place or walk in circles. Remember to move your arms and your legs.
All right. Up next, we just rolled a 5. So since we rolled a 5, that means that the next activity that we're going to do is hopping in place. Again, remember that is just one foot. So go ahead and raise one foot. If you need extra help, go ahead and grab onto your chair. Ready? Go ahead and begin. Hopping on one foot. Don't forget to switch feet. Good job. Excellent hopping.
Excellent hopping. It looks like our bodies are all ready and warmed up. Next step, we are going to focus on spatial awareness. So for this activity, I want you to move your chair to the side and make sure your area is nice and clean. And I want you to get your paper, set it down on the ground, and grab your napkin and hold it with your hand. So first, we are going to focus on personal space. So for personal space, we have some rules. We are going to pretend we are inside a bubble. Our bubble is our personal space. When the bubble touches or gets too close to something, it pops. So you want to pretend you are staying inside your bubble. Your bubble is a big circle all around you. If you step outside of your bubble, then it will pop. So don't let your bubble pop. So to begin, to help us stay inside our bubble, we are going to paint it. To paint your bubble, we are going to use a napkin as our magic paintbrush. So make sure you have your magic paintbrush on one of your hands. We are going to start off by painting your bubble up high. So paint your bubble up high, reaching for the sky. Perfect. Just like that. Move it side to side, up high. Perfect.
All right. Up next, we want to paint in front of you. So go ahead and take your paintbrush, your magic paintbrush, and we're going to paint right in front of you. So your napkin should be in front of your body.
Nice job painting your bubble right in front of you. Now we are going to paint to the right side. So paint your bubble to the right side. If you still have your sticker on, it would be on the side where your foot, where the sticker is on your foot. Ready? Paint your bubble to the right side. Up and down, up and down. I like how you guys are using your paintbrush. Awesome.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead and do our left side. So we're going to paint our bubble on your left side. If you still have a sticker on your foot, it is going to be on the foot, on the side of the foot that does not have a sticker. So this is our left side. So go ahead and paint your bubble with your left arm going up and down. Nice big strokes. Good job.
Awesome. Using your paintbrush. Now we are going to paint our bubble down low. So I want you to bend your knees, squat down, and paint your bubble down low. Using your arms, moving it side to side. Down low. Perfect.
All right. We want to make sure we also get the bubble behind us. So we don't want to forget the paint. So we're going to put our napkin behind our back, and we are going to get right behind us. Good job.
Perfect. Now we are going to paint your bubble all around you. So I want you to spin around in circles, just like that. and paint your bubble all around you. Perfect. It looks like our bubble is ready. Now, we are going to be moving in our general space. So what is our general space? Our general space is the area where we move in. So I want you to start off by showing me airplane arms. So extend your arms out to the side. And I want you to move around the space while staying within your bubble. Your airplane arms or bubble will be your personal space. If you touch something around you, then you are not staying in your personal space and your bubble could pop. So ready? Show me moving around the area. Move around the area. Perfect. It looks like we're ready to play a game. So when the music is on, I want you to move around the space using airplane arms, just how we were doing. So move around the space. So use a space within the area that you're at and move around. When the music is off, you are going to find your paper and stand on top of it and paint your bubble. Ready? Show me thumbs up if you're ready. Awesome. Use those airplane arms. Move around the space. Make sure not to bump into anything. Oh, the music stopped. That means we are going to paint our bubble. So you can paint your bubble up high, down low, to the left side, to the right side, behind you, and all around you. The music went back on. Use those listening ears. Wow, I like how you guys are using your space to move. The music stopped. That means we are going to paint our bubble. So remember, paint your bubble up high, down low, to the left side, to the right side, behind you, and all around you. Okay, now paint your bubble. The music is on. Awesome. I liked how you guys were moving within your general space while staying inside your bubble. Good job, guys.
All right. Well, up next, we're going to do a few activities that are going to work on our lower body. All right. So in our space, we're going to get ready. And the first activity that we're going to do is a squat. Now, you can go ahead and bend your knees down to about a 90-degree angle, or you can do a chair sit. So grabbing your chair, arms out and sit in your chair and stand back up. All right, we're gonna do this for about 30 seconds. Go ahead and do as many as you can, all right? Ready, begin. All right, almost done. All right, excellent squats.
Awesome. Next up, we are going to do some calf raises. So for this, I want you to stand straight, nice and tall, with your feet both on the ground, and you are going to get on your tippy toes. So get on your tippy toes, just like that, making sure the heel of your foot is off the ground, and then you're gonna come back down. So up, and then down, up, and then down. You can do your calf raises holding onto your chair, or you can sit down on your chair. So get on your toes, up and then down, up and then down. Perfect. Let's do about 10 of these. Ready? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome job. I like how you guys were getting on your toes when doing those calf raises.
Excellent. Okay, so for our next activity, we're going to do a lunge. So we're going to step in front of you, and you are going to bring your knee down to the floor and back up. If that's too difficult, we're going to just step forward and step back. Step forward, step back. All right. I'm going to do a few of them while you'll go ahead and do as many as you can with me. All right? We're going to begin. Ready? All right, just a couple more. All right, good job, everybody. I was able to do 10. Hopefully, you were able to do even more. But that was some excellent lunges.
Awesome. All right, indoor explorers. Next up, I want you to clear the space, and I want you to get flat on your back. So lay down flat on your back, just like Mr. Ivan, and you're gonna bend your knees. Bend those knees. Now, I want you to get your hips off the ground by raising them up. So ready? Up, and then down. Up, and then down. One more time. Up and then down. Perfect. So you can do that, or you can do flutter kicks. So I want you to get flat on your back, and I want you to keep your legs straight like a pencil with your toes pointed, and I want you to raise one leg and then lower the other leg. Ready? So one leg up and the other leg down. Make sure you're switching. There we go. All right, so you guys are gonna be able to do this for a few seconds. Let's see how many flutter kicks you can do. Raise those hips up high. Up and then down. Remember, if you're doing flutter kicks, you want to point your toes. Awesome job, Indoor Explorers. Keep going.
All right. Great job, everybody. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little bit tired myself. So in order to cool down just a little bit, we're going to do some yoga. While we do yoga, it is important that we practice our deep breathing. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. So when we're breathing, we're going to inhale like we're smelling a flower. So deep breath in. And we're going to exhale like we're blowing out a candle. So let's try that a couple of times. Smell the flowers. Blow out the candle. One more time, smell the flowers. And blow out the candle. Good job. Now Ms. Ruby is going to introduce us to our first yoga activity.
All right, so we're gonna cool down by doing some yoga. So for our first pose, we are going to stand up straight with our legs apart and your feet standing facing slightly outwards. I want you to bend your knees and stand firm like a horse. Try to hold it for a few seconds. Remember to inhale, smell the flowers, and exhale, blow out the candle. You could either stand with your feet wide apart, or you can bring them in a little bit closer if needed. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome job, Indoor Explorers.
So for our next pose, we're going to do a standing forward bend. So we're going to spread our legs out just a little bit. And we're going to bend down towards our toes. And you're going to hang there. Your arms are going to be loose and hanging down like a jellyfish. Remember, take a deep breath in. Like you're smelling the flowers. And blow out slowly. So breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Deep breath in and out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Stand back up.
Perfect. Next up is the tree pose. So I want you to stand nice and tall and stand up with one leg, bend your knee, and place the sole of your foot on your inner thigh. And try to balance. Stand up nice and tall like a tree. You could either have your foot by your knee or by your ankle. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. Try it with your eyes closed. Breathe in and breathe out. Perfect.
All right. For our next pose, we're going to do a kneeling pose. So we're going to get down on our knees, but we're going to keep our back straight. And we're going to stretch up towards the moon. Keep your arms and back straight. And reach. And take deep breath in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And bring your arms back down.
Nice kneeling pose. Next up, we are going to do a seated forward bend. So for this pose, I want you to sit down with your legs straight out in front of you. And I want you to bend your body forward while keeping your back straight. Dangle your arms right in front of you, like the tentacles of an octopus. You could either reach far out in front of you or just closer to your body. Remember to breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, smell the flowers. And exhale, blow out the candle. Inhale, smell the flower. And exhale, blow out the candle. Try closing your eyes now. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Awesome job, Indoor Explorers.
All right. I hope everybody had such an awesome time. I know I did. But before we finish off our day, I have a few questions for you guys. The first question I want to ask is when we hop, do we hop using 1 foot or do we hop using 2 feet? Now on the screen next to me, you can go ahead and point which is the correct one. Is it hopping with 1 foot or jumping with 2 feet? How do we hop?
If you chose the picture to the left with the green check mark, you are correct. So for our next question, do you jump with 1 foot or 2 feet? Make sure to point to the picture on the screen. If you chose the picture to the right with the green check mark, you are correct. Remember, we jump using 2 feet.
All right. So we learned in our game what is our personal space. So again, in our picture's right next to me, we're going to point to which one is our personal space. Is it the guy with the red shirt in the bubble, or is it the guy in the red shirt talking really close to the guy in the green?
If you chose the picture to the left with the green check mark, you are correct. Remember, our personal space is an area within our bubble. We don't want to get too close to people because then our bubble will pop.
All right. And I just want to ask you guys a few questions. What was your favorite lower body strength exercise? Go ahead and point over here on the screen. Was it the squats or the chair sits? Was it the lunge or the forward steps? Was it the calf raises or the seated calf raises? Or was it the glute bridge or the flutter kicks? Go ahead and point to your favorite one. Hey Ruby, which was your favorite activity?
My favorite activity was the squats. What about yours, Ivan?
That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the squats as well.
All right, so for our last question of the day, what was your favorite yoga pose? Point to the picture. Was it the horse stance? Was it the standing forward bend? The tree pose? The kneeling pose? Or the seated forward bend pose? Ivan, what was your favorite yoga pose?
My favorite was balancing with the tree pose. That was very challenging.
Awesome.
All right, so now that we've finished up another day of Camp Nugget, we want to check how are you feeling after this activity? Are you feeling very happy and excited? Are you feeling okay, so-so? Or are you feeling not too great? Ruby, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good right now. What about you, Ivan?
That's awesome. I'm also feeling really great after this awesome lesson.
All right, Indoor Explorers, that concludes our activity. And parents, we want to hear from you. So please scan the QR code that's on the screen and give us some feedback. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.